What is up? Can you guys hear me at all? Hello. Can y'all hear me? Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing. Let me know how the volume is. We'll get to talking as soon as we get more people in. Just want to make sure you guys can hear me all right. You don't mind commenting and letting me know how the volume is before we get started, before we get more people in here. Awesome. Appreciate it. What are you guys up to tonight? Anything? Got anything going on in the garage? Anything going on? Hope you guys are all doing good during the whole COVID lockdown. What's up, Full Auto? How's it going, man? Just waiting to get a few more people in here. Just wanted to chit chat with you guys for a little bit. Haven't done a live stream in a few months, so wanted to get a little interaction going. Check my. Yeah, I heard the Borla S-Type is pretty good. Sorry, I'm turning my phone down so that way I'm not echoing, but I wanted to be able to keep track and see how my stream is. Yeah, I got I got a vlog coming up this week sometime. I did something on the Mustang this weekend that it desperately needed. Next few logs, I think I got one already scheduled on Monday, another Skyline video. And then the next few vlogs after that are going to be all Mustang content. They got a dog barking in the background. It's outside. It's the Logitech camera, I think. Why? Is it good, bad, indifferent? It's a 1080p HD camera. Do I look like shit? Is it blurred out? Is it crisp or what? Not yet. So the 727 tune. So essentially, I was originally going to do because as you saw, if you saw the last vlog, one of the last vlogs where I kind of talked about it, the car's got the 627 right now, which it should have been the 670, but the car had the supercharger put on it when it was brand new in 2015. It's an early model, early release 2015 car. So I ended up getting the 627 horsepower one, which feels really strong. I mean, like I said, it's the fastest car I've ever owned, but it I was going to go this week and take it to the Ford and get the 670 upgrade done to it, but they screwed the scheduling up, and I didn't get a call until the night before that, oh yeah, by the way, you got to take it to this other dealership, and it turned into a big fiasco. So I'm not even gonna worry about the 600, the phase 1 upgrade to the 670. I'm just gonna go ahead and order my phase 2 kit probably in the next week or so. And then we're going to be having it 727 horsepower, boys. So we'll jump up 100 horsepower from where we're at now. So that'll be pretty awesome. I can't wait for that. Yeah, it's gonna be a big difference. 100 wheel horsepower is a lot of horsepower. Especially when I haven't really, I haven't taken to the track yet, and I've gotten used to it mostly on the road. Some days it feels slow, some days it feels, really fast. Usually the hot days it feels not slow, but it feels, I can definitely tell a difference. And whether it's like, getting heat soaked or whatever. I feel like it needs a bigger heat exchanger on it, honestly. Which may be, in the works at some point. May talk to VMP or Roush or somebody and see if there's a bigger heat exchanger that I can add on to the kit I've got. Yep, so we got that coming. Hopefully that'll be in the next week. I haven't ordered the kit yet, but maybe this weekend, depending on how things go. And then also I did order a cosmetic piece for it today, which will change the way the front of the car looks. So kind of excited for that. Sorry, I'm fidgeting. I've got nervous tickle in my legs, so I kind of fidget a little bit. So what's going on with your car besides the exhaust? Anything? Yeah. Right now I'm running 305s on the back. It's the Nitto NT555 G2s, which in concert with the traction control, it really helps regulate the spinning. Now it'll spin when I want it to spin, but it helps a lot. And I know of course when I jump up that extra horsepower, yeah, it's probably going to be bad. Traction's going to be gone. Like I said, it gets traction to a point when I want it to get traction. I can feather it enough to get the car moving without having an issue of it like really going absolute crazy. But I was thinking about doing like the Toyo 888Rs, something like that. But right now it's my daily, so I don't drive the Skyline very often. But running 275 G2s, and it's sketchy. I'm looking into getting me some M&H. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, the M&Hs are pretty good. Like I said, I was thinking about trying the Toyo 888Rs, but that's I haven't done enough research on those to see if I can even drive that in the rain. I doubt it very seriously. Like I said, the the GT is my daily right now, so I'm not really into putting a tire on there that I can't drive in the rain. I would have probably put a drag radial or something on there a long time ago. Now, I do know Nitto just came out with a new tire. I heard it's kind of like a drag radial, but I mean, I don't know. I think it's the NT. I can't remember. I don't know, but yeah, they just came out with that probably. I don't even know. Probably a few months ago, I'd imagine. .800 horsepower on a 3-valve is actually pretty damn impressive. 5.5 R2, yeah. Yeah, I heard pretty good things about them, but like I said, I haven't done enough research, so. But they say that's probably one of the better tires you can run with, like the 555 G2s up front, and then do the 555 R2s in the rear. You know, to kind of help with traction. So I may end up going with a setup like that. Really depends on how out of control the car gets with this once I turn off the boost, which I'm sure it will, and I can't wait. I really can't, but like I said, I'm going to be, like I said, the Monday's vlog is another Skyline. It's already scheduled vlog. It's just a really short one. It's like 3 minutes, 4 minutes long. And then the next 2 or 3 are going to be Mustang, all full Mustang content. So. No, so the car's out of warranty. It's got like 30-some thousand miles, but it's a 2015, so that car is like way out of warranty anyway. So it doesn't really matter on that. Basically, I usually get Kevin at Flim Flam Speed to do my tuning, but he's unsure whether the Roush tune has a lockout on it, kind of like what Lund does. I don't know if they lock the PCM or not, the computer. So I don't know if Roush, if their tunes lock out the computer or not, to where, you know, someone can't overwrite it or make adjustments to it or whatever. So I'm gonna since I'm getting the voucher for free anyway, or excuse me, it comes with the Phase 2 kit. I'm gonna get that voucher and get Ford to put it on there just so I can have like a bass tune, and then I'll take it to Kevin and see if he can make any fine adjustments to it. But no, there's no warranty on the car, so I'm just gonna send that shit. And with the 670 horsepower one, the voucher that I got, Roush sent me that for free. So I mean, I literally just would have to go pay like $120 to Ford to get them to actually get it to the 670 mark. But again, I'm not going to pay that and then have to redo it again if I'm just going to jump up to the Phase 2. It's a GT, so it's just a 2015 premium performance package Mustang GT. It's not a Roush, but the original buyer, the original owner that bought the car from Ford, had them install the Roush supercharger kit on it, the Phase 1. So it was dealer installed, dealer tuned. It's got the Roush axle backs and the Ford Performance X pipe on the car. So they are all dealer installed. In fact, the Roush X pipe is even welded It's not even the Ford Performance X pipe rather is welded in. It's not even like the cut and clamp. So it was a cut and clamp, but apparently when Ford installs those, they don't just clamp them; they actually weld them up, which is pretty cool. But that exhaust is going to get changed anyway. I'd love to go with Corsa. Yeah, I've reached out to them, so I'm waiting to hear back from them on on something. I don't care if it's whatever it is. I'd like to go with Corsa exhaust. I want to do Corsa long tube headers, the double helix X pipe like I had on the Shelby GT350, and then also the single tip axle backs. Or not the quad tip, but the dual tip. I don't want to do quads in this car. Too much of a pain in the ass to cut up my back bumper. I mean, it's got all the backup sensors and everything in the back bumper, and you'd have to drill holes for all that and mock it up. It's too much crap. Got to turn my boost up though, man. I got a lot of my friends that are getting boosted or is running boost or putting out more boost than me. I don't know if Joel's watching, but he's got a little over 700 horsepower S197 Whipple charged Mustang. A lot of the people that I hang out with have boosted cars, and it's getting crazy amongst our group. Can't be having the slowest one. Even though it still may be the slowest. I don't know, but yeah, that's one thing I do like about the Roush exhaust. There's no drone whatsoever, but it's a straight through muffler, so it's loud as shit. I don't like the tone of it necessarily. Or I didn't used to until I actually heard it from the outside of the car the other day, which is also coming up in another vlog. So I vlogged from outside my car driving someone else's car. And yeah, anyway, so I didn't really like the Roush exhaust. I don't like the way they look. I don't really like the way they sound a lot. I like the way they sound better on this car because of the blower that's on the car. I think it gives it a different tone. It almost sounds like it's got long tube headers, in my opinion. But I do want to go with like a Corsa because, no drone. It's a quality exhaust. I had the double helix X pipe on my GT350, and I loved it. It made the car sound amazing. And you can just look at it and tell that it's quality work. I had the MagnaFlow RTR competition spec axle backs on my 2016 GT, and that thing had a lot of drone. Sounded damn good, but it had a lot of drone. Oh yeah, man. This is my 11th Mustang, and it is by far the fastest. But I mean, I've driven 700, 800, 900 horsepower cars before, and you definitely have to respect them. There comes a time where just you get too much horsepower, and if you're reckless with it, then you're asking for shit to go down. So I mean, you got to be very careful with that stuff. But I mean, I got to be able to at least keep up with a stock GT500. So I was 3 car lengths behind Stang Mode's GT500, and that's with I got it calculated, and I've looked up videos and stuff like that. So 627 horsepower Roush, the early Roush supercharged kits on the 15 GTs put out about 530 at the wheels, 535 at the wheels. So I'm estimating that's probably what I got right about now. Stang Mode's GT500 dynoed at 656. So I'm more than 100 horsepower down from him. I'm probably a little bit lighter. as far as the car goes. But again, like I'm at least 130 wheel horsepower down from him, and he, 3 car lengths behind for that. It's not that bad. So I figure if I can make up at least 100 of that horsepower, power to weight should be a lot closer next time, providing he doesn't, tune it or do anything crazy. But a lot of people are like, oh, you boosted GT, can't keep up with a GT 500. But I mean, I see it like this. The Roush supercharger is a factory installed kit. It's not like putting a Whipple on it. It's not like putting twin turbos on it. It's not like putting a VMP Gen 3R on it. It's a 2.3 liter dealer installed supercharger that made low horsepower. So I mean, it's not like, yes, it is a GT with a blower on it, but it is a GT with a factory blower on it. So I'm not expecting so much out of it. I can boost the crap out of it, but I feel like with the phase 2 kit, if I do like long tube headers, exhaust, reach out to my guys over at JLT and put like an intake on it and stuff like that. Let it breathe a little bit better. I mean, if I put down 650 at the wheels, anywhere from 630 at the wheels to on up to 700, I'd be happy. So, yeah, the automatic transmissions definitely make up for the lack of horsepower. Is yours a 10-speed auto? I'm assuming. Yeah, because I know, man, come to find out, because my car also has 373 gears in it. And the GT 500 has 373 gears. So when we're on the highway, honestly, that's why I was able to stick beside him the way I did also, because not just because of the lack of horsepower, but because of the gearing in the car. I just ran out of boost is basically what happened. What happened next time, though? Staying mode. I doubt you're watching, but if you are, coming for you, son. Coming for you. Know what I'm saying? That lean, mean green machine gonna catch that ass whooping. Yeah. Yeah, 10R80s are no joke. I almost, when I bought my 18 GT, man, it was such a I can't even tell you. It was such a hard decision to get a 10R80 or to get a stick shift. And I mean, I've always been, all my years, all my life. I'm 37 years old. All my life, I've rode gears. I mean, I've been a stick shift stick shift person that I can't be in anything else besides a stick shift car. And so when it came time for me to buy my 2018, it was a real tough decision. And I ended up going with a manual. I ended up going with a stick shift, which I had no problems out of. I know they switched to the aluminum shift forks. A lot of people had issues with those. The only issue I had with mine was the engine blow it up. I mean, it literally 4,000 miles, the engine started to tick. So, I mean, it is what it is at this point. But, and then 100 miles after I got it home, after Ford put a new engine in it, it started ticking also. So, you know what? I'm not too fond of him either, to be honest. I like that he got rid of the stripes. I don't know if you saw that vlog or not. He just got rid of the stripes, and it actually made it look a little bit better with those wheels on it. It cleaned it up a little bit. My opinion, he needs wheel spacers. He got the wrong fitment for the front. The back sticks out a little much, which isn't that bad. But the front is way too sunken in. Like, he needs spacers, or they need to make him another wheel or something. It's a good looking wheel. but the front end bothers me. It's too much. It needs to be flush. There's no reason why a high-end aftermarket wheel company can't put the right offset or backspacing on a car to make it flush with the quarters or fender. I mean, if you order that car to spec, if they're not flush, then they need to go back to the drawing board and actually, figure out what they need to do to make that wheel fitment right. Yo, speaking of that, did you guys see my car's still ticking and knocking away, but no oil consumption. It makes power supposed to only 85. Dude, just send that shit. I mean, just ride it. I was the first person in Richmond, Virginia with a 2018 Mustang. And a friend of mine, Brandon, I don't know if he's watching, he was the second person. And then another friend of mine, Andrew, he was the third person. I had a black one, Brandon had a white one, Andrew had a silver one. All three of those cars got bought back because mine went through an engine. I mean, they literally found, metal shavings inside my engine and scarring on the cylinder walls where the piston was slapping, the cylinder walls. I know Brandon, he went through one or two transmissions. He went through an engine, and they were getting ready to do another engine, and he was like, you know what? No, 2 transmissions and an engine, take this shit back. Like, he couldn't deal with it anymore. And then Andrew, I know he had an engine or 2 put in, and it every single time it just destroyed the engine inside. I mean, it's like it ate itself from the inside out. It's crazy. I mean, they literally bore scoped it, and there was so much damage on the inside of these engines. And I'm not saying that's what's going on with yours, but piston slap is a pretty common thing in these Coyotes with a fresh oil change, but after that, it's supposed to go away. It's not supposed to linger. My S197, my black S197 did, my 2014. It had a little piston slap when you would first do the oil change. After about a few hundred miles, it would go away. I actually need to do an oil change on Pumpkin Spice out here badly. I bought the car and never did the oil change on it. And I assume they did it when they traded the car in, but I'm not sure. And I'm very picky about the oil I use. So I always use like AMSOIL. I even put AMSOIL in the damn Skyline. Oh, what I was saying earlier. The Stang mode stuff. I don't know if you guys watch Street Speed 717, but that dude just bombed all over Stang mode's giveaway car. Like, I'm actually kind of frustrated because I'm in the running for this car. Like, I've entered in several times to make sure, to try to see if I got a shot at winning that GT500. But he went in there and vlogged. Like, Stang mode hasn't revealed the car yet. He went in there and vlogged his Viper, and Stang mode, that car is right in the background. You can see the wrap. You can see all the details. You can see everything. He literally just bombed out right all over Stang mode's reveal. That is so shitty, dude. Man. I got you, yeah. I'm sure I still got a vial of that damn oil somewhere around here that I had in my 2018. I used to keep vials of that in my 2018. I still have a vial somewhere in my GT350. Every time I empty the oil separator out of here, I save the oil to get it sent off the test. I think next time the oil separator is not going to collect the right amount, or it's not going to collect what needs to collect at the bottom of the engine. So what I do next time I do an oil change, I'll probably cut the oil filter open and get the oil out of that, and then send that off for analysis to make sure there's no particles in this engine either. So, I mean, I'm not hearing anything weird out of it, but I know the exhaust rattles its ass off when it's cold. But that's a garbage ass Roush exhaust. So, Yep, I'm super excited. I was thinking about changing the wing on the orange car. It's got a Petty Edition spoiler on the back right now, but I've always been a huge fan of the Power Package PP1 spoiler. Ever since I had it on my 2018, I absolutely loved it. So I've been debating. I found one for a good deal, and I've been debating on getting it. I just don't know if I want to do that because then I'm going to have to fill holes in my trunk and then get the whole trunk painted and get the wing painted. And that's a lot of money and a lot of shit I got to do for that one spoiler. But I got to ride in the GT 500 though, man. And it's legit. I mean, it's when that thing puts you back and the way it shifts, you don't come out of your seat. Like there's no movement. It just puts you back and you're done. Like it's fast. A lot of people underestimate that car, man. I heard Stang Mode's new car, man. I saw it. When he brought it back from B&B. That green car, his other green car, the 18 GT, man, that thing is nasty. I'm gonna grab a drink. Give me 1 second. Ugh. I'm not used to talking this much. Get cotton mouth. Not cock in mouth, but cotton mouth. Y'all got any plans for the weekend or what's going on? Damn, I got 1,100 and some odd subscribers and only 2 people in my live chat. My live stream. That's weak and a bitch. I mean, I appreciate you guys for coming in, but good Lord, man. 1,100 and some odd subscribers and 2 or 3 people show up and come in and out. That's that weak sauce. I mean, granted, I didn't like tell anybody I was going live either. I should probably get on Instagram and try to poke the fires a little bit. See if I can figure that out. Add to story. Flip the screen around. What is up? We are live on YouTube right now. Go check it out. Link is in the bio. We are live. Oh, yeah. I doubt that'll do anything, but, well, whatever. Yeah, I'm kind of glad. You know, I kind of see it as a godsend. You know, I got the 2018 GT and it got bought back, and I would have been able to own a GT 350 if what happened to that car didn't happen. So I was a proud owner of that GT 350 for a year, and I loved that car, man. I really did, but I think fear got the best of me, honestly, with that car. You know, I saw so many people having issues with them. You know, mine had a little bit of an oil consumption issue, but it burned maybe a half a quart to a quart every 1,000 miles, which is about right. Any engine that's built that strung out is going to burn oil, regardless of whether people want to believe it or not. So many people, you know, got so butthurt over the oil consumption of that engine. It's like, dude, it is a freaking flat plane crank race engine that revs to 8,250 RPM. It is strung out at 530 horsepower or 526 horsepower stock. I mean, it's going to consume some oil. But that wasn't my main problem. My main problem was it was a 2016 with, it had almost 31,000 miles on it when I got rid of it, when I traded it in rather. And, I drove it maybe twice a week, if that, once, twice every week or two. And I couldn't see having that kind of car payment on a car that I never drove. So there's a lot of money to just be sitting in your garage. And I'm not that damn baller, especially now that I'm furloughed. Even though it seems like now I've been spending more money now than I did when I had a job that I was going to every day. So I don't know what the deal with that is, but maybe because I'm bored. I'm on Facebook Marketplace all the damn time, looking at car parts, revisiting my projects, Skyline stuff, Mustang stuff. So two things. If on a weird off chance that I actually win that Shelby GT500, at least I wouldn't have to change my shirts. Still got the Cobra emblem logo right there, the Shelby logo, which would be badass. I wouldn't have to worry about that. But more than likely, I'm not going to win it. So I probably do need to come up with a new theme soon. So I even have it. I don't know if you guys can actually see it, but it's on my banner back there. Sinister Productions. It's got the Cobra emblem on the top there. So I need to come out with a new T-shirt. I got to redo my intro. I got to get with my guy and do the intro and redo that. And just time, man. It's just time. Because the intro that I want to do, I've got a sick idea. I want to get clips from the Shelby GT350, the 2014 Mustang GT, the black one, the 2015, the orange car, the Skyline, the 2016 GT I had, the 2018 GT I had. I want to do a mix of a mesh with all these cars in it, all these clips, and just kind of flash through it, and with some bomb ass music, and it'll be good. I can't wait. So what do you guys think about Derek and his going to VMP? I think it's awesome. He's worked extremely hard for this, and and I have to say, I'm 37 years old, and it feels weird to say this. He's in his early 20s, and he is actually seeing him do what he does with YouTube and stuff like that. I mean, he's a really nice guy, really laid back. He'll definitely go out of his way to help you if you need help. He has helped both me and Joel, with our YouTube stuff. And I feel like, honestly, I probably wouldn't be doing this YouTube. Nothing would have given me the drive to do it without seeing his vlogs. Or Joel's for that matter. So, I mean, Joel started his YouTube before I did. And so I really appreciate those guys kind of giving me the thought to kind of go and do this, because I never would have fathomed doing YouTube. Granted, I've only got 1,100 and some odd thousand, 1,100 subscribers, but that's a start. You gotta kind of push. You gotta kind of keep trucking and grinding. You're not just gonna start YouTube and run away like a freight train with it. It's you gotta work out kinks, and you gotta figure things out and learn editing and learn material. Find yourself, find your character, find who you are in on your channel. All those things. So all these things matter. And Derek has definitely done that. And I'm happy for him. I'm proud of him. So Derek, if by chance you do see this, keep it up, dude. And I'm not just saying that. I'm saying that from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, you really. I'm hard to impress, and you really impressed me with what you've done. And I know you're probably like, well, that doesn't mean a whole lot, but it's really helped me to keep pushing, and continue to try to strive to do this. So, and you've earned that VMP blower, dude. You really have. I mean, you've been doing this for what, 4 years now? So you definitely earned it, and definitely hadn't come for free. That's for sure. I just hope I can keep up with you after you get it. I doubt I'll be able to, man. But man, if your car's putting out 700 horsepower or more, yeah, in a lighter car than what I've got, so you're gonna out horsepower me and and weigh a lot lighter than me. It's all gonna come down to driving at that point. You better fix that shifter. So who else we got in here? Anybody? I see two people in here at least. Y'all hear the crickets in the back? It's kind of funny because it's quiet in here right now. Let's see. Let me see if I wonder. Sorry, I'm on the computer right now. Trying to see something really quick. Oh wow, my clips on the mouse are really. Oh wow, my clips on the mouse are really. Oops. Share. How do I share this? Create. I will copy it. That's what I will do. And then go back to Facebook. So I can share this shit. All right, back to my live stream. So Jerry rigged some like weird lighting in here. It works though, at least. I just got to get some more people in here. I don't see how I can have 1,100 subscribers on a Friday night when everybody's on COVID lockdown, and I've only got one person in live chat. And I don't have fake subscribers. You know, I don't do fake. I've never paid for. I know some weird people out there and YouTubers will do some program where they pay to get subscribers and all this other shit. I've never done that. I can't say that I've actually done any kind of work if I have to pay for somebody to subscribe to my channel. But just keep on pushing, you know what I'm saying? Keep on keeping on. So what are my two peeps inside in here doing? Who do I have in here? I made some bomb ass hamburgers tonight too, by the way. Cheeseburgers. Oh my God. Actually, I went to the doctor day before yesterday to get a physical done. He's like, boy, you're fat. You need to go on a damn diet. And I said, no shit. Of course, I typed all that out and it didn't type anything. All by myself. Well, maybe me start singing, guys. Come on. Gotta get some interaction. What's going on? What are you guys doing? What are you guys up to? All right. I got two people in here. Let's talk. So future plans for the Mustang. Today, I ordered something that's going to change the way the front of the car looks. Not the next vlog, but the vlog after that, I put something on the car that changed the way the back of the car looks. So I got that taken care of. I'm actually waiting on the company. We got one more thing I need to get for the rear end of the car, cosmetically, that I'm waiting on the company to get back in stock. But I'm assuming with the whole COVID thing, they're running out a lot of shit. We're running out of a lot of shit. So I'm literally waiting in limbo on this other part to come in stock before I can get it. But besides that, you guys, if you watch my last couple vlogs, you all know the whole phase 2 the phase 2 Roush kit. I'll be doing that soon. I was gonna up it to the 670 through Ford, but they created a clusterfuck the other day and made me double think what I was actually doing. Instead of paying the 120 to get them to program to the proper phase 1 horsepower, the calibration to give it 670 horsepower instead of the 625 or 627 or whatever it is. I'm just going to wait until I install the phase 2 kit, the booster pump, pulley, spark plugs, all that stuff, and then I'm just going to get them to flash the ECU to the phase 2. So super excited for that. As far as the Skyline goes, we did the GTR wheels, did tires on the car, got a fresh shoes all the way around. I do want to get one of my guys to refinish the wheels whenever I go back to work. That'll probably happen then. So I'll do that. Other than that, right now, I've got the GTR bumper, the GTR side skirts, and the GTR rear wing. Literally just waiting to get with my brother so we can get that stuff rolling. I'm waiting for basically our schedules to align so that way we can get together and start working on some body work on those things so I can get those all ready for paint. They need a lot of fiberglass work, and I've never done fiberglass work, so I'm going to be learning. So we're gonna cut up us a GTR bumper, cut that up, and do some fiberglass, and then I'm gonna get one of my guys to paint it. Before I put it on the car, obviously. I'm not one of those people that's gonna ride around with mismatched body panels. I like JDM cars, but I'm not a racer, that's for sure. And that's some racer shit. Is to ride around with a mismatched front bumper or side skirts or body kit or whatever have you for a long period of time. I understand putting it on the car, taking it to the, and driving it to the place to get it done. But I ain't driving that shit around with a bunch of mismatched body panels on it. That's for sure. The Mustang needs body work bad. It needs a new hood. The hood is pretty messed up, actually. And it needs full paint correction. And I mean, it's paint on that car is not that great. I actually think the front end of that car has actually been repainted. I don't see any signs of an accident. Like there's no frame damage. There's no damage on the inside of the fenders, inside of the bumper, any of that stuff, the support. The body itself is extremely straight, but I've seen signs and things that show me that the front of that car has been painted. At least the bumper and the hood. Don't know about the fenders, but I know the front bumper has definitely been painted and the hood's been painted. But that's not why I got that car. So I got the car because it had a blower on it. And I got that car for 25 grand. Traded in my black 2014 GT and picked that thing up for a steal. So I got 2 faithful followers in here. Who do we got? Who we got? Man, y'all gonna make me like look around on Facebook Marketplace while I'm on live stream, ain't you? Then I'm gonna forget I'm on live stream. Be like one of those gamer chicks on Twitch and shit. You know what I'm saying? How fucked up is that? No, I would never do that. Tomorrow, though, is gonna be cool. I actually sold my factory GT350 seats out of the back for the back seats. Selling those tomorrow to a guy. So I'm supposed to meet him tomorrow. That's going to be cool. Get rid of those. Get those out of my attic. Got another guy picking up. Finally, somebody picking up these S197, these 1314 GT500 mufflers, the quad mufflers. Finally get those out of my garage. And I got one person in here. Who is it? Who's the lucky person? And I was going to do this like a weekly thing. But man, if I'm only getting 1 or 2 people showing up, I don't know if I'm going to do that. It's a lot of time to spend trying to interact with my following here, my subscribers, and I only have 2 or 3 people show up out of 1,100. Shows me exactly how many people have actually hit the bell to get reminders. All by myself. Y'all don't make me start singing, damn it. Who do I have in here? Speak up. Type on the screen where it says down at the bottom, say something with a little blinking mark. That means type something. I can't tell you guys how much I like driving the Skyline, though. It's not fast, but I just enjoy it. It's a nice driving car. especially with the new tires on it, lowered new tires. Oh my God, these wider wheels and tires on it. The Fortune Auto coilovers in this thing are killer. I love them. I got them set about halfway right now between stiffness and how soft they are. Perfect. I think I'm gonna wait 5 more minutes. If I don't get anybody in here, I'm just probably gonna shut down for the evening. My titty itches. Sorry. 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. Speak now or forever hold your peace. My man. What's up, Ian? What are you guys doing on this beautiful Friday night? It's hot as balls in this garage right now. I know that. Oh, God. Hang on. Oh, look at that. Forged carbon. Bling, bling. Not really. Restricted mode. What the hell is that about? This video is unavailable with restricted mode enabled. That may be a reason why I don't have people in here. One of the reasons. It's weird. How's the white car doing? I heard you got some new tires. What the hell just happened? My screen just blinked out and then came back. I finally did my first burnout in the car yesterday or the other day. It's been a long time coming. I didn't even use the burnout mode. I'm I'm reading. Sorry, I'm reading the text off this, but no tires, dude. I just put tires in the Skyline, man. That shit, world of difference. World of freaking difference. I've turned the boost up on this thing. I might need more tire. That's for sure. So what are you guys doing this lovely Friday evening? Anything good besides watching my my beautiful face on YouTube Live? I may need to figure out my settings for next time. I don't know why it would be showing that. Because when I go into my app, let's see if it does that to me. Nope. No, it didn't do that to mine. Oh, dude. I can't wait for cars and coffee again, man. I'm like so bored. I want to do car things. Cars and coffee, Hyperfest. I mean, all this stuff, man. There's just nothing going on, you know. I mean, at least it's giving me a little bit more time to, get the cars ready for Hyperfest, but damn. I mean, there's a few more things I need to do the Mustang before Hyperfest, and there's a couple more things I wanted to do the Skyline before Hyperfest. I mean, I would have loved to have gotten all these bumpers and side skirts and the GTR wing and everything put on the car, but yeah. I don't know if that's going to happen. This is going to be, I think Hyperfest is June 31st to, hang on, no, sorry. July 31st to August 1st or 2nd, I think. I can't remember. But even just cars and coffee, man. I'm like, come on already. I might just go out there tomorrow morning and just sit in the parking lot by myself. Cops might show up and get pissed off, though. I had a friend of mine was like today who goes, "Hey man, let's go for a ride." I'm like, ride in your own car? He goes, yeah. I was like, all right, what do you plan on going? You just gonna cruise around or what? And he goes, oh, let's go to a car meet in Midlothian. A car meet? What the fuck you talk about a car meet? You realize cops are gonna bust that shit in a millisecond. Yeah, it sounded like I had a murder hornet in here or something. I was like, I told him, I was like, dude, I ain't going to a car meet until they let us do whatever we want to do, because I'm not getting busted and getting tickets and arrested over some dumb shit like that. I got a wasp or a bee or something in this motherfucker. I hear it, and it sounds massive, but I don't know where he is. Oh, never mind. He's outside the door. I got this pull down screen over here um, that I can have open up. So it's just he's on the other side of the screen, banging up against it. They just dropped an announcement. The first derby of the season. Yeah. I've been trying to find stuff to do. Man, it sucks being. I mean, it's nice being off. It's like a vacation, but I miss being around people sometimes. I mean, I'm not a people person to a point, but I still miss going and doing shit. I heard they may be. I don't know. Sorry, I got distracted. I swear to God, things sound like he's in here. He's trying to get in, is what he's trying to do. I see him beating up against that damn screen over there. So what are you going to be doing to the car next, April? What kind of modifications do you plan on doing? More modifications. You're not a true Mustang owner unless you're modifying it all the time. What in the hell is this? Why am I sitting on the steps? All by myself on the steps. That's funny. Oh, shit. Really? That's because you live out in BFE. Catch can. Either JLT Performance is who I go through, which has got a bolt. I mean, it really is just like a plug and play oil separator, or Mighty Mouse Solutions. JLT is going to be a lot cheaper. It's a lot smaller. You really don't need a huge cash can on these cars. Something, the JLT one is probably that tall, that big around. Smoke break. So the JLT one is really good. I've been using it on, all my cars. The GT350, the orange car, all of them have it. The 16 had it. But if you wanted to go with a different company, Mighty Mouse Solutions is probably the only other one I would go with besides JLT. JLT is going to be a lot cheaper too. I think the oil separator for a 5-liter probably is like $125, $135, something like that. Really cheap. I think Mighty Mouse Solutions is like $2 something. I think it's like $240 or $250. Both of them are quality. I mean, by far, easily 2 of the best on the market. Why is your husband sending me selfies? Just kidding. $289 for what? Oh, for the Mighty Mouse one? Holy shit. Bruh. Hold on. Skippy not tuned in. Oh, I know, dude. He's an asshole. Nah, Skippy's cool. He's probably busy chasing a female or something. So let's see here. I'll go to one of my favorite sites, and JLT oil. So for your car, only gone up a little bit in price, but not too bad. The passenger side one is the one you really need to get. Driver side is not going to really produce any oil. Passenger side is what they call the dirty side. So for the passenger side oil separator, it's actually really small if you can see it right there. Plug and play, $159. Works great. I changed mine out probably, let's see. You literally just unscrew the bottom of it. Really, really easy to deal with. Really easy cleanup. I love them. I had both the driver and passenger on the GT350, and every time I checked the driver's side, it was bone dry. So literally nothing would get into the driver's side. It's just the passenger side is like the dirty one. Cheers. Good old Dr. Pepper, or Mr. Pibb. Well, used to be as Mr. Pibb. I guess they've changed the name to Pibb Extra now, but I mean, it looks like you need a haircut, bro. Luckily for me, I can do my own. You think it's leaking again? The valve cover gasket? He's gonna start growing a mullet. Business in the front, party out the back. Damn, breaking out the whiskey. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. My brother is a whiskey connoisseur. But yeah, definitely go for the. Oh, really? Yeah, I would definitely. Well, have Ian take it to work one day, and you can get him to look over it before. Is it still under? Is it still under warranty? My shit's way out of warranty. I have to fix everything on mine myself. Oh, good. Yeah, just take it. I would just take it to Ford and be like, "Yeah, look this shit over. I'm smelling oil. Fix it right this time." Usually, these cars are not prone to oil leaks either, which is kind of weird. In fact, none of the ones that I've ever had. The hell was that? None of the uh, Coyote motors that I've ever had have had any issues with oil leaks. Besides, well, that didn't really leak. How many miles is on it? What year is it? Because those things only have 336. Like it's only a 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty on it. Powertrain, I think it goes to 100,000, but gaskets and shit like that are not covered under powertrain. If it's got less than 36,000 miles, and if it's, whew, damn, 17, 18. So it's a 17. That's going to be tight. You're really going to have to go off the production date. So I would look on the door and find out what month it was built in, and then that'll let you see. So obviously, if it was built in June, then you know you're still in warranty. But if it was built in like April or any month before now, it's going to be out. I'm gonna be dead ass honest though. I do miss my 2018 GT, man. I love the way the front of those cars look. The headlights, and mine had that whole Darth Vader, the whole like the front grille and all that shit just looked really good. As a California special? Is that what you mean by CS? Because they didn't have a California special in 2018 or 2017. They didn't do a California special until 2019. They stopped. They did a California special in 2013 and 14. They skipped 15, 16, and 17 and 18. And then in 19 is when they came out with the California special. Oh, do you really? I think the guy lives off of Parham Road. I'm not sure. She got the seats. The seats. The full leather seats, or does your seats have like an Alcantara suede in the center and then leather trimmed on the sides besides that? Like the very center of it where your ass is and your back will be Alcantara suede, and then like the bolsters and everything will be leather if it's California special seats. Now, if you just have all leather that's heated and cooled, that's just a regular GT seat. That's premium package. And then if you've got a cloth seat, then that's like a base model. Suede and leather on the sides with the CS badges. Interesting. Somebody may have switched them out, switched the seats out. Those are nice seats to have. It's weird. I'd actually have to look at them. I'd be able to tell. Because it's weird because you got your car a year ago, right? Oh yeah. I mean, I love my leather seats. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the heat and the ball coolers and my AC seats. I love those a lot. But so you got it last June. So the California special car could have definitely been out. Excuse me. I don't know. Like I said, I'd have to look at them. Yeah, because the California special car actually comes with a different grille, graphics on the side of the car, striping. Comes with a rear deck lid panel. Comes with a rear wing. Comes with different seats, obviously. The dash actually has like a carbon fiber look to it instead of like the regular dash panel, like what we have. I know the non-performance package cars have like a plain silver dash panel, and then the performance package cars has like a aluminum weave looking thing with, of course, the two performance package gauges in the center console. On the current grill is getting scraped at some point. Oh yeah. Scrapped. Yeah, mine's got just a blacked out grill right now. For right now. But since we only got two people up in here, she is getting the RTR grill just like my 16 had. Because I loved that grill. I actually really like I almost debated getting rid of the what is it? The Petty Edition spoiler that's on the back of the orange car, and putting on the 2018 through 2020 performance package level 1 spoilers that look kind of like the Cobra, almost like the GT350R spoilers. Look kind of similar. I had it on my 2018 GT and I loved it. But yeah, I mean, it's not hard to do. I can definitely show you how to do it. The grill, the lights and everything like that. It's pretty much plug and play. You just have to be careful of how you hook them up, where you run the wires. Yeah, I saw it. I'm surprised they actually got rid of that car, because that Petty Edition was literally the base model Petty Edition. Like, it literally was like bottom of the line. The only thing that car had on it was a supercharger, just like my car, and the seats had embroidered Petty Edition, whatever seats in it. Other than that, it was like a base model GT Mustang. The VIN number said GT, doesn't say anything special in the VIN. And usually when you go to get a loan for a car, especially how much money they were asking for that, they go off a blue book. And I'm surprised anybody was able to get a loan for that car as much as they were asking for it. Yeah, really. Well, I was thinking about doing this like every Friday night. I don't know if I'm going to or not. It really depends on how many people show up. I mean, I like the Petty Edition wing that's on my car. I don't know. I feel like it's too big. Looks too much like a Batmobile from the back, I think. I don't know. But I did paint the rivets, because they had the silver rivets that go across the back where it actually bolts to the car. I did paint those black to match the wing, so they look a hell of a lot better. And my next vlog, not Monday's vlog, which is already scheduled to drop, but probably Thursday's vlog, I'm going to start trying to get on some kind of schedule here. It's going to consist of Mondays and Thursdays, and then do a Friday nights with Tommy. Oh my God. And then, like I said, Friday night I'll probably try to do like a live thing. Try to get on a schedule so that way people know when to kind of tune in. And I'm gonna start launching them at 7:30. Seems like a pretty good time. Right after dinner, or right before dinner, or some people's dinner during that time frame, and people are off work, able to watch it. Just trying to change a few things with the channel so I can be a little bit more consistent. But yeah, I'm going to try to do live every Friday night, and then do my vlogs Monday and Thursdays, and see how that goes. So I've already got one vlog scheduled to launch on Monday, and I've got 2 more vlogs to put together that I've already filmed. I just got to edit them and schedule those and upload those. And that should get me through to next week, or the following week, rather. Oh, really? Yeah, I might have to take you up on that, because, man, my Instagram is not doing very hot. I think right now my Instagram is at, let me look, 1,655 followers. Not too shabby. Got more followers on Instagram than I do on YouTube. Got 1,100 on YouTube. But the good thing is I started my Instagram well before I did YouTube. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Really wish I could get rid of this damn ear infection, man. It sucks. Cheers. um, my story. What do you mean? Uh, 2015. 2015 GT performance package, premium, fully loaded. Got navigation, backup sensors. What is it? The dams, blind spot, all that shit. It's got a phase 1 Roush supercharger kit right now. So it's got the phase 1 supercharger kit on it right now, and then it's got Roush exhaust, Roush X pipe, and that's basically it right now. It's getting ready to get a lot more stuff done. Phase 2. So the story I've got on my story on my Instagram, it has the link to this to my YouTube channel, but I don't know in the story because I don't have enough followers. I can't actually direct link it in the story. Did he really? And I heard that Gen 4 Whipple's a monster too. Yeah, Whipple. I mean, dude, Whipples are really nice. The guy, if you've watched some of my older videos, my GT350, the Shelby GT350 that I had, the white one with blue stripes, the guy that actually bought that just put a Whipple on that car, a Gen 4, and sweet. I appreciate it, April. Dude, Kevin Flim Flam. No, I said I appreciate it, April. You said let's fix this. Let's figure out a weekend and you can help me work on it. Yeah, definitely need to work on it because I need to figure out. I want to learn all the ins and outs of that shit because I need to promote my channel as much as I can. Yeah, Flim Flam, he's a good dude. He's tuned all my cars, except for the orange car right now, which I'm hoping at some point I can get him to tune that one as well. Considering I'm going to be putting out probably 650 at the wheels, close to 700. I want to get to that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He put a Whipple on the Shelby, and it's putting out about 820 wheel horsepower right now. Fucking nuts. I actually saw it at Cars and Coffee right before all this shit happened, and yeah. Oh yeah, I know Mark Lemaskin, all those guys, dude. I've been around Mark Lemaskin, Kevin Adolph. I mean, all those guys over there. Performance Autosport. I mean, they're really good guys. It's a shame they had to kind of downsize, and Performance Autosport had to change their business model. But they, Kevin's doing pretty good. He's, like I said, I don't trust anybody else. I don't trust anybody else with my tunes. Unfortunately, I'm going to be getting the Roush stuff as a base tune, but I'm definitely going to see if I can get Kevin to look into it. I'd rather have him do it than anybody. And I don't mind having a Roush tune as a base tune for the car because I know it'll still put down really good power and be safe. So that way, whenever Kevin can get to it, he can get to it. And Oh, shoot, Matt Shue. Yeah, definitely. He's a good dude. I know him. I've known him for, Jesus, I can't even tell you how long I've known him. Him and his wife. Known them for years, for at least 20 years. Something like that. No, about 16 or 17 years. Yeah, Shelby GT350 was sick. I couldn't even. I wanted to go for a ride in it, dude. I can't wait. I'm still in contact with the guy, and I'm definitely going to be doing a vlog on it, and I can't wait for that shit. To take which one? The orange car? I have not taken the orange car to the track yet. I'm kind of scared to because it's got factory axles in it, and those things snap like toothpicks under factory horsepower with a tire on it. More or less 600 and some horsepower that I've got now. I would love to, but I'd have to baby the shit out of that car coming out the gate. Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good. I don't know if you saw my couple vlogs ago, but I got to have a little fun with a Shelby GT500. Stang modes, GT500 at that. I don't know if you guys watch him at all, but upgrade. Yeah. Yeah. The axles I want to get for it are like, I want to say about $1,500. Yeah, the axles, I'm probably going to get like 1,500 horsepower axles for it, or at least 1,200 horsepower axles for it. That way, I need to do axles. It's going to need a clutch soon, and probably do a clutch and flywheel, and it's going to need a drive shaft. Probably do like a carbon fiber drive shaft, and all these keys in my fucking pocket. I'll probably do. I need to do like either aluminum or a carbon fiber drive shaft, and I think the clutch is starting to wear a little bit because I noticed if I downshift to a certain gear on the interstate and I run right into the throttle, it slips a little bit. It's only happened like that a couple times, but the differential's fine. I think I may switch to like a 355 or a 331 gear when I turn up the boost on the car. But it's just mainly the axles and clutch, flywheel, drive shaft. Mainly the drivetrain stuff. Don't forget to do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button too. I don't know. I think that helps the video a little bit too, but I don't know. I don't know how all that stuff works. I've been trying to learn a little bit more about how the YouTube algorithms and all that crap work. Yeah, I'm supposed to get with the guy that bought my GT350, and we're supposed to do a vlog, and I'm gonna vlog it, drive it, all that stuff. I can't wait. I think it'll be a excellent freaking vlog to go back to that car with a new owner and to see what he's done to it and document, the Whipple supercharger and all this other stuff. Man, that thing is nasty. So, Ian, April, I actually let Skippy. I did a vlog the other day. I haven't put it together yet. I haven't edited it yet. Did a vlog the other day where Skippy drove my Mustang. because everybody jokes with him about how he's done all the, the 2018 gauge cluster, all these cosmetic stuff. And so the theme behind the vlog is, this is what you could have had if you hadn't bought all this cosmetic shit for your car. Oh God, the 500, instant fucking boner. Yeah, the GT 500 is no joke. He needed one. No, going for a ride in the GT 500 was a experience. We didn't really get a chance to get into it a whole lot, but for the little bit that we did, it was a hell of a car. I'm not a huge fan of the green. I'm more traditional. I would have gone with a white on that car, GT 500. I would have probably gone with a white and blue stripes or the blue with white stripes. That's just me. But I mean, it was still really cool to ride in it and go for a ride and actually race against it to kind of see what my car has against a car like that. That car's got 130 wheel, I want to say about 120 wheel horsepower more than my car has. And it's got a DCT transmission in it, which is like, I mean, it shifts within milliseconds. And, with me having 120 horsepower or less and driving a stick shift, seeing my driving ability to even be able to keep up with that car, that's what I was looking for. And I personally feel like I did pretty damn good. Because I mean, I shifted the car as good as you could probably fucking shift it, and I lost because I got out horsepowered. So, oh, dude, he was even Derek. He was surprised too. He was like, he said he looked beside, he hit the gas, and a second later he looked beside him, and I was still right there. And he was like, wait a second, what the hell? And he slowly started kind of pulling away from me. With a little bit of horsepower that this car's got, I mean, shit. I'm extremely impressed. I was very happy about it, that's for sure. I was not disappointed to lose that car. I knew I wasn't going to beat that car, but I knew it was a good measuring stick, because I had never, everything I've raced, I've beaten. I mean, I've Chargers, Hellcats, Challengers, whatever. I mean, nothing has gotten beside me that's had any boost or any real boost that's been able to like beat me. So, I mean, that's, I've beaten WRX STIs. I mean, all these cars are, they're great cars, but when you're getting the higher horsepower range, it's really not a whole lot you can do against a car like mine. But I can't wait for that more boost. That's for sure, and it's coming probably within the next few weeks. 100 more horsepower at the wheels should put me up at about, it's 727 horsepower at the crank, which drops it to about 630 or 640 wheel horsepower. Dude, that vet, man, it's going to be tough. That vet's a whole hell of a lot lighter than me, than my car. The reed's heavier than me, but the car on the other hand, fucking bugs. RT what? Oh, dude, he'd get fucking cooked. It's always the Dodge guys that mess with me too. Like I don't. It's rare that I get Mustang guys ever fuck with me. I mean, they'll rev their motor up, whatever, to say hi or nice ride or whatever. But it's always, always, always. I'll be going down Broad Street or Midlothian or freaking Hull Street or somewhere, and it's always a Dodge Challenger or a Charger that pulls up beside me that starts revving his motor up, starts talking shit, and then I got to put him in his place and beat him like he stole something. Like I like Challengers. I would never own one. I appreciate them. I mean, I appreciate all cars that are cool, but I don't know why they tend to run up beside me and think they got some shit. Granted, my car looks basically like a stock GT though. I mean, it's loud, but I mean, you can make any damn Mustang loud without having a blower or any kind of forced induction or nitrous or anything on it. So I mean, my car looks pretty fucking basic. It's a bright ass color with some bomb ass wheels and it's lowered. Just going down the road. Gotta be careful, man. Gotta be careful who you pick on nowadays. Wolf in sheep's clothing. She's a wolf, a predator. Oh man. Oh yeah, dude. Ian, you remember the one we got the one into work and it was a black one? Dude, I had to take that I had to take that car up to Dodge to get him to do something to it. And it was it Scat Pack? It was one of those shit packs. And of course I drove it like I would have driven a Mustang. I got in it and whatever. That car felt so heavy and so just fat. And like that thing was horrible in turns. It leaned its balls off. And it was, my God. I swear to God, my dad's 65 Thunderbird was more nimble on its fucking wheels than that Challenger was. Oh, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is about Challengers and Chargers and shit. I don't like them. Yeah, yeah. I actually went up there a day later, a day two after that happened, and Mark told me, or Ian told me first, and then Mark was like, "Yeah, I thought you were here the other day and riding around with your loud ass car." I just laughed. So yeah, no, y'all missed me. I think yours has actually got the Roush mufflers on it like mine does. If they're round, if you look in there and the muffler's round and not like an oval shape like a normal muffler, it's a Roush muffler. It'll actually say it right on the bottom of it, probably. It'll be like engraved Roush. Yeah. I'm sure he did. He told me he enjoyed it a little bit. He said he told me not to tell you, but he burned the shit out of the tires right before he brought him up for the new ones. Just kidding. He didn't tell me that. I lied. Oh, Flowmasters? Yeah. Oldie but goodie. Oh, shit. What we got in the box? 4 performance, bitches. Coming soon to an orange pumpkin spice near you. So yeah, I plan on doing the grill with the LEDs. I've been eyeballing. Oh God. I've been eyeballing the RTR wide body kit, the Spec 5 RTR wide body kit for these cars. I've been eyeballing them, but it's like $3,000. Yeah, you definitely lose your license. I'm surprised I haven't yet. But anywho, well, I think I'm going to hop off here in a minute. And I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something before I hit the bed. I was watching Grimm last night. I don't know if y'all ever seen that show. But I was watching that damn thing till 5:30, almost 6 o'clock this morning. I got like 2 hours of sleep. I went to sleep and then woke up at like 9:30. I haven't done that shit in years. Too old for that shit. I'm entirely too fucking old to be staying up till 6 o'clock in the morning, getting 2 hours. Luckily, I didn't have to go to work. Dude, I am old, man. Fucking 37, bro. I'll be 38 May 27th. My birthday. Oh, my God. Oh, I didn't even realize. I keep forgetting my birthday is at the end of this month. Oh, yeah. Old as dirt. Got the grays coming in. Look at that shit. It looks a little bit weird right now because I got the lights on. Hang on. Let me see if I can adjust. Where's the switch? See, it's not so bad, but it's still there. Yeah, no, I need to do something. Hell yeah. Shoot. I know. I did a burnout on Woolworths the other day. First one I ever done in this car. So the next time you come off of Autodale, you make a left, and then you make that right on the Woolworths, like you're going towards the main Woolworths, look for a set of black marks. They nice and thick. Nope, I don't. It's thinning, bro. I'm telling you. That receding hairline's a bitch right there. It's starting to happen. I do miss you guys though, man. I really wish Cars and Coffee would happen. I heard I might be end up coming back to work sooner than I want. I told Mark to like bring Mike back before me. I'm making more money now than I was when I was fucking working. More or less, I'm not putting myself on the line either. I'm just gonna ignore his calls when he tries to call me to bring me back. Like, damn, Mark who? Who the fuck is that? Nah, that shit ain't important. Am I really? No. No, we're not that close to me. Dude, I'm over by the past the reservoir and all that shit. Like by the past Wood Lake. But before you get to on Woolridge, before you get to Otterdale. Like Woolridge, Otterdale. Otterdale to Hall Street. I'm like before that. Probably shouldn't have said that online. Yeah, about 10, 15 minutes. Not too far away. I don't know. Lynn was talking about doing a cookout, but obviously we can't have a whole lot of people over. But I mean, I don't know. I might invite a couple people over. Fuck it. I got a big outside area. We can all be within 6 feet of each other. Yeah, that's not too far. It's like 15 minutes away. She tries. No, she's that way without even trying. I got lucky with her, trust me. She puts up with my she's 8 years older than me. She definitely puts up with my hormones, I'll put it that way. No, and you know the great thing is she's definitely a cougar, bro. I even got her a shirt. You know the Top Gun logo. It's got the Top Gun wings on the side and it says cougar in the middle. It's like, yeah. But no, dude, she supports everything I want to do. Like most people would look at this YouTube stuff and be like, why are you doing that shit? You're wasting your time. You know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. No, I didn't. What are you talking about? I didn't mute anything. You all not hear me or something? Oh. Oh yeah. No, it's not muted. It's just it's staying on. I just got the window open so it doesn't constantly. I see your messages, but it's not constantly going off. Here, that'll make you happy. I'll turn it off so you can hear the droid. But no, yeah, like I said, she's been very supportive of the whole YouTube thing, and whatever I want to go after, she's like, you know what, go after it and do what you want to do, and hope it works out for the best. So that's definitely, there you go. Look at that. Make you feel better, pumpkin. um, nah, she's awesome though. I whoever just joined the channel and then left. Damn it. I'm confused, dude. I've got 1,100 and like, I don't even know, 1,180 or 1,190 subscribers. And I've had like 2 or 3 people in and out besides you, obviously you guys, this whole freaking time. Honestly, that's exactly the way it should be. We don't always make the right decisions, but we learn from them. And I'm the kind of person where I got to make a bunch of bad decisions to figure that shit out. So, and trust me, I have. I've gone through 11 Mustangs and a Skyline. So, I mean, I've made a lot of bad decisions. I've made a lot of good ones, but I always talk to her about shit, and people will be like, "Oh, you got to get her permission." No, it's not about getting permission at all. It's about getting a different perspective and putting my emotions aside, depending on what the decision is, I guess. And it's a big deal. I mean, it really is a big deal. Yin and yang. You gotta. She calls me whenever she sees something that she wants to buy, and I'm like, "What are you asking me for? Just buy the damn thing. Buy whatever you want to buy. Do whatever you want to do. I don't care. I mean, just But out of respect and everything else, she still asks me. Some things I'm like, we don't really need that. She does the same thing. She's like, make sure you got this for that, or you got enough money to do this, or whatever you want to do. But that's what we're there for. So that's what matters. It's like tracking car parts. Oh man. I mean, shit. I got a lot of expensive hobbies: cars, guns. I used to shoot pool all the time. I got a $1,200 pool cue that I had custom made. I mean, video games, fucking computers, video equipment. I just bought a damn new camera to do YouTube vlogs on, and I mean, I got some damn expensive hobbies, that's for sure. And she puts up with all that crap. And I don't ask her to fund any of it at all. It's where a lot of people get confused, and they're like, "Oh, you got a sugar mama." No, bitch. It's called I pay for my own shit. To a supportive? What are you talking about? What is that? What that means? Oh no, not when it comes to guns with you. No, I don't know. I've only got a couple guns, but yes. I wanted to do like a vlog. Oh, fuck yeah. Ain't nobody taking my shit. Trust me. They're gonna catch a few rounds before they take me down and try to take my shit. Anyway, the oh, what is it? I was actually gonna do a vlog like cars and guns or something like that. I thought that would be pretty cool, but I don't know. I was thinking about it. I didn't know what how I would do it, but it would be kind of a fun vlog. But there's a lot of people doing that shit now too. There's a guy. It's just his YouTube channel is it's just the six. He's got some baller shit. He's got a Shelby, a twin turboed Shelby GT350. He's got a Roush supercharged Mustang GT that's got like almost 1,000 horsepower. The GT350 has like 1,100 horsepower. And he's like 24 years old. I mean, these guys are like running this shit, man. I mean, they're doing so good for themselves with this YouTube stuff. I just started this YouTube shit way too late. But I mean, I'm trying though. I'm not giving up. There's a lot of times where I'm just like, maybe I'm just not doing this shit right. Maybe I'm just not cut out for it. And I'm just like, fuck it. Maybe I should just stop doing it and move on to something else. But I keep going. So in hopes that one day it'll be fruitful or expand. And it's not even just about getting paid. I want the subscribers. I want the hours watched. The biggest thing is to actually, people watching the vlogs instead of skipping through them. YouTube has this algorithm that they see how many people watch the vlog entirely versus they'll watch a couple minutes of it and then kind of get bored with it and move on. Or they'll skip through and will only watch like two or 3 minutes. Well, in order to get monetized, you got to have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers, which I've got. And then you just have to, I think it's 4,000 hours watched. 4,000. I mean, that's crazy. And you know what's shitty is when I had the 2018 Mustang GT, when I was going through all the shit with the motor blowing up and all this other stuff and going back and forth to Ford and all this crap. Those videos were blowing up. I mean, I had I think one of the videos has 28,000 views right now. I mean, I was in the thousands of views on these videos, and I had the hours watched. I had like almost 5,000 hours watched. I think it was like 4,800 or something like that. And I didn't have the subscribers. I had like 500 or 600. I had like 500 or 600 subscribers. So then I couldn't get monetized. So then as soon as I hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, I look and I dropped below 4,000 watched hours. So it's like I got one without the other, and you got to get both. So it sucks, but that's the way YouTube's got it set up. They just changed it probably like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and put these. It's a lot more. It didn't used to be that hard to get it used to be you had to earn it to get monetized, of course. But they put in a lot more stipulation to be able to get monetized, which basically means you start getting paid for your views and subscribers and shit. I've been debating on trying to do like a little bit more comedic, or I can't even talk right now. A little bit more comedy during my vlogs, a little bit faster paced. I want it when I first started the channel, I wanted this channel to be more informative, and a little bit more serious as far as, you know, showing people how to do what, things like that. And of course, you know, I've had to kind of break away from that a little bit over the last year, because a lot of people are just they don't look up shit just to look up shit to find out information. Me personally, the only time I watch YouTube is literally people that I know that have a YouTube channel that I'm helping support, people that are friends that I know that have YouTube channels. You know, Derek with Derek Barron Productions, and you know, a few other guys, Xander 13. You know, these guys that I consider a friend. You know, they've got their channel, and whether it's something I might be interested in or not, I watch it anyway, and I watch it all the way through just to, you know, show support and try to help their channel out. But it's just they make it a little bit difficult. Oh man, I should do a cold start of the Mustang at, what time is it? 11 o'clock almost. Right here, middle of the neighborhood. Except I don't have remote start. I just have regular shit because I'm a stick shift. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm about to get off here and go make my fat ass a big bowl of cereal before I go to bed. Definitely need to find my hotspot, though. Definitely need to find that hotspot. I think I need to just do more research on how. I'm sure, dude. My neighbors. It's funny. I walked across the street. Like, we have neighbors side to side now. They finally built houses, and my whole neighborhood's just about full now. For the longest time, we were the only ones in my cul-de-sac, which is cool. For like a year and a half, we were literally the only people here. But now I've got, you know, neighbors side to side over here, and then all around essentially. And I was walking with Lynn the other day. We were walking one of my dogs, and we were over way across the street, down the road a little ways. And I walked over to him, and we were talking about stuff because I saw he had a garage put up, and I was like, you know, I want to do a second garage and have one built and brought out here and put up at the end of my parking pad out here, so that way I can have another garage, put a lift in it and all that stuff, and do what I want to do for that garage. And that way I can just keep this garage, you know, as a storage, as to park cars in normally, and I could actually do work in that garage. But it was funny. I was saying something to him about, we were talking about something, got on the topic about cars and how I felt bad that, you know, my car was so loud, and, you know, the GT350 wasn't that bad because, you know, it had the exhaust select mode where it could, you know, when you first start the car up, it started out on quiet mode, which is still loud, but it's not like this car is. So then now when I've got this car, every time I start up to come to work in the morning, and you both know what time I have to get up to go to work, you start it up and it is just like, I mean, it is loud as shit. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I know. It's definitely loud. I hear it." And I'm like, I know what time you go to work, and I know what time you come home. And I was just like, oh shit. Like, I was worried about these two neighbors. I didn't even think to care about neighbors that are down the road from me. But apparently, dude, I mean, lives about an eighth of a mile down the road, and then he can hear my car start up like it ain't shit. So feel bad for that, but well, what are you gonna do? All right, well, I'm gonna hop off here. I appreciate you guys sticking around, showing the love. That's gonna be it for this vlog, guys. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. We'll see you next time. Later. Just kidding. Haha. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off. Yeah, yeah. Definitely the good with the bad here. But I mean, I don't really have anybody complaining. When we first moved in, there was one couple that would complain that when I would ride by their house in the morning of how loud the car was. Um, but it's like I'm not a part of any, like they have a what is it? What are those damn things? It's not a coven. They got a coven, but it's a homeowners thing or whatever. Anyway, so they have that here, but we signed the contract to build our house before they came out with that. So we're not a part of it. We have to deal with the coven, which we have to follow some guidelines, but we're not a part of the main homeowners association, and which is kind of pissing people off because they're like, his loud car and this and that and blah blah blah. It's not like I keep my house looking like shit because I don't. But they try to complain about my loud car, but there ain't shit they can do about it, bitches. So, but anyway, I will holler at you guys later, all right? Y'all have a good night. I appreciate you all for watching. Catch y'all later.